So you're not going to start disparaging a judge, particularly one who's deceased. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Sit down.
Don't tell me that damn judge was a good judge.
Ma'am, your name? All right, so they're going to use, they say you have a valid plate. They're going to go ahead and dismiss. They're going to dismiss the expired plate. They say you have a valid plate now, and you are going to plead responsible on file A to impeding with the understanding that they will then move to dismiss the speed. True?
I close it in. I don't understand much of anything.
Okay, well,
I just know that I was having a.
let me slow down, man. Let me slow down. You have two charges. You have
Pause right here. This is actually a textbook example of a good plea deal. The judge is offering a 0-point violation, meaning no license points, no insurance impact, and both the speeding and expired plate charges get dismissed. But notice the disconnect. The defendant isn't processing it, and confusion in court can cost you dearly. Let me ask you this. Should the justice system slow down when someone is clearly overwhelmed, or is it the defendant's responsibility to understand what's being offered?
offering you to plead to impeding traffic, which is no points, and it won't go on your record. If you plead to that, they're going to dismiss the speeding charge and the expired plate charge. Do you understand that?
No.
What part don't you understand? They're offering you to plead to impeding traffic.
I've got to close an entry. And I'm not understanding much of what you're saying.
Okay,
I just know that I didn't know that I had a medical crisis at the time.
hang on. I want to make sure you understand before we go on. They're going to offer you the opportunity to plead to a 0-point violation. It's not going on your traffic
And
record.
I have no money.
Ma'am, you can fight the ticket if you want. I can't solve that issue for you. I'm not going to, if you don't understand, I'll just set it for hearing on both charges and we'll have a hearing. I don't know what more I can do. They're telling you if you plead to impeding, it's 0 points. It won't go on your traffic record and the speeding charge will be dismissed.
I don't have any money.
Do you want to plead to this first? Do you want to plead to impeding?
No,
What do you want to do?
I want to do.
Ma'am, you're not going to get argumentative with me now, are you? You're not going to get argumentative with me now, are you?
Don't know. I don't understand
What part don't you understand?
much of any of this.
Well, that's easy to say. I mean, I don't understand what's going on in the world now either. And I get that.
I was lost in.
Ma'am, you can set it for hearing if you want. I can tell this is going to be one of these where you don't want to plead and you want them to dismiss it and they're not willing to dismiss it. You're either going to have to plead to impeding or set them both for hearing. That's the best I can do. I will work with you on the payments. I don't intend to lock you up.
I don't have money.
Ma'am, I'm not talking about the money yet. I'm not talking
I
about.
gotta go to jail because I don't have the money.
So you understand what's going on. You just want to quarrel with me, right? You want to argue with me, right?
No, I just don't have money.
Ma'am, if you want me to set these for hearing, I will set them for hearing. If you want to plead to impeding traffic,
No.
you don't want to plead to impeding traffic. Well, why don't you sit down and think about it? I got all these people with,
Anybody help? I'm still gonna have a head injury.
ma'am, you want to argue with me, huh? I don't need to argue, and I'm not arguing with people. If somebody wants me to argue with them, they can pay me a lot more than the state's paying me. I'm not going to argue with you. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, and that's what I'm going to do. That's Susan.
Amy Powers.
Have a seat, and I'll be back with you. You think about what you want to do, okay? What's that?
Amy Powers, if you got it on your bunch.
I had injury.
Ma'am, settle down, please. You don't get this outburst like that. I can't explain it any better than I have. You want to argue with me. People want to argue with me, detective, sometimes. You know that, Mr. Slough? I don't understand it. They want to argue with me. Like I'm the guy who got them in trouble. I'm the guy who was pressing the accelerator. Ridiculous. Are you ready, Miss Wolf, or have you not figured out what you're gonna do and I'm not gonna argue with you? You're either,
Bad head day.
so am I. Come on up here. Susan Lynn Wolf, 25G 306-784 A and B. All right, your name again?
Then walk.
So again, I'm going to ask you, you can either plead to impeding and they'll dismiss the speed and they'll dismiss the expired plate, or you can set them both for hearing.
Okay, but I gotta go to jail because I have no money.
I will give you time to pay.
I'm gonna hold every month.
Ma'am, I don't know what to tell you. I can figure something out, but I'm not waiving your fines. I waive your fines. I got to waive everybody else's fines.
That's why I want to go to jail.
I don't want to send you to jail. Do you want to take this deal or do you?
Because of the judge, okay?
You what?
Department to trial, I was told I would lose because everybody knew that auto owners own Tyrannus. The judge said I wasn't injured in the accident. I'm living on less than $10,000 a year because of that damn judge.
Stop it. Judge Tyrannus was a very, very, very well-respected judge.
He said I
So
wasn't
wait a
injured in the
minute,
accident.
wait a minute. I'm not talking to you about Judge Tyrannus. I believe he's deceased. I had respect for him when I was a lawyer, and he was a very well-respected judge, and that's not fair. And hang on. I have nothing to do with that.
Right.
All right, so you're,
That's why I have no money.
ma'am, I can't.
I need to go to jail because I have no money.
All right, do you want me to set it for hearing or are you going to plead to impeding?
I have no money. How do I?
Have a seat. You think about it further, but you're not going to bring up you're not going to start disparaging a judge, particularly one who's deceased. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Sit down.
Don't tell me that damn judge was a good judge.
Ma'am, you come up here 1 second. You want to go to jail? You keep acting like this, but it's not going to take care of your ticket. You are not going to carry on in a courthouse like this. Come here. Come up here.
I'm extremely dizzy at the moment.
Sit down, man. You're not going to disparage a judge. And you're not going to disparage somebody who's deceased.
Gotta close it in.
And Judge Tyrannus was in.
Said it wasn't in.
Well, I gotta tell you, my money would be on Judge Tyrannus's decision because he was a very, very, very good man and a very respectful man. And I'm not talking about it and you're not mentioning his name again. And when you tell me you're ready, I will call your case. All you have to do is raise your hand. I will call your case and I will either set it for hearing or I will take the plea.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't be here. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Set it for hearing, Heather. Go down the hall and get your notice, ma'am.
Okay, Judge. You just want me to set it for, you
I
want me to
tell
set
you,
it for
there
a
are days
formal?
I
Or,
wonder. There are just days that I wonder.
Judge,
what
you want me to
the
set that for a formal hearing? or-
Everybody,
Remember.
so many people are so angry now. This is the one I remember. Okay, your name.
Mohammed Ali Azim.
Your name.
Jason Coulter, representing Felton Colton.
I'm sorry, Jason what?
Coulter with a C, representing Felton.
And your name.
Joseph Parker.
Did he sue Joseph Parker? I don't see that in my packet. Yes, he did.
Yeah, did you know?
All right, now wait a minute. Does everybody understand? I'm gonna start anew again. Does everybody understand that by proceeding on the small claims division, you're giving up rights? You're giving up the right to appeal to my decision, to hire a lawyer, to demand a trial by jury, and to the extent that you're entitled to a plaintiff to seek in excess of $7,000. You don't have to give up those rights. If you want to preserve any one or more of those rights, you tell me. I'll remove it to the general civil division of the court, in which case you could hire a lawyer, you could appeal my decision, you can demand a trial by jury. And again, to the extent you're entitled to it, Mr. Hazima, you could seek in excess of 7,000. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to give up those rights or do you wish to have the case removed?
Give up my rights, Your Honor.
You waive those rights?
Yes.
Mr. Parker,
I'll waive my rights.
Mr. Coulter,
Waive those rights.
on behalf of Felton.
They have to Felton.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God. Mr. Hazima,
I do.
Mr. Coulter,
I do.
Mr. Parker.
I do.
So you were mentioned quite a few times. were you doing this off the clock for Feldman?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing that for?
I was doing the gentleman a favor and I made a couple $100 on the side.
Can't do that. Does Feldman think this is okay? I'm just, is that okay, Mr.
It's
Coulter?
not okay, it's not Mr. Prentice's, the whole situation is under investigation, it's not even got to this point.
I mean, come on. What do you do?
I'm reviewing his.
It's almost like stealing. I mean, could I start doing things here for extra money?
I understand, Your Honor.
I hope you do. How old are you? How old are you?
43.
And then,
Let's talk about the car. I want you to remind me what happened. It sounded outrageous. Tell me again what happened.
When I went to the glass shop, simple auto glass, you recommend Joseph. He was the Feldman, Jeep and Chrysler. I said, okay, good, that's what I need. I need a well-equipped shop because I've been at this business for the last 50 years. I have friends that will do that. And I know a lot about body, a lot about mechanic. On 3/28, I took the car to him. October, okay, on 3/20, I took it to him. I told him I
You took it
want,
to Mr. Parker.
I'm sorry?
You took it to Mr. Parker.
Yes.
Yeah, and you said what?
He said he'll take care of it.
Yeah, I know, but what work were you having him do? I want you to tell me everything again for the record. What kind of work were you having him do?
Okay, my car was on the driver's side rear quarter. And it broke my tail light. I got a tail light bar, one piece.
Okay?
In order for you to put the tail light good, I told him I want you to put it on the frame machine and pull it out, otherwise it's not gonna fit right. I want it to be exactly the same as the other
All right,
side.
so you're gonna have the tail light fixed.
The rear quarter panel was damaged.
Right or back, driver's side or passenger side?
The driver rear, and the trunk lid had to be painted.
Trunk lid had to be painted.
Yes, and I try to pull it out as much as I can with my man at the frame machine.
All right?
But he was supposed to put it on the frame machine to get the tail light definitely squared.
He didn't do it right.
He did not do it.
How many times did you go back there?
I didn't go back because I called him. I kept on calling him. He won't answer my phone.
Did they still have your car?
No. I picked it up on a week after the 3/28. When I went over there, Your Honor, I have poor vision. I told him I got poor vision. I looked at that deadline, I left him a tube of a Permatex to seal.
All right, let's
The light
stop.
bulb-
Let me just ask some questions first. When did you initially give him your car to work on? When?
On 3/28
Okay. And where's the car now?
in the garage,
Not their garage.
my garage.
Because I told them to give it back to you at the last hearing, right? Did I do that or not? Am I convincing this with another case? When did you get your vehicle back?
A week after the 3/28.
So you got it back on April 5th.
Yes, sir.
Was the work performed to your satisfaction?
When I went to look at it, my neighbor dropped me off and he left. I'm stuck there. I could not complain. He left the keys in his pocket. He won't give it to me. I'm looking. I said, the water's gonna go in here. Oh, I can't use no Permatex in the shop because it's a paint shop. I said, okay, I'll take care of myself. I took the car and I drove it. Later on, then I put it on, and my son owns a garage. I put it up on the hoist. There's no indication of it was on the frame machine. Then I looked at the tail light. It wasn't cracked because he overturned it in his car. After I drove the car, Your Honor, the light cracked.
You paid him already the $1,200 and some dollars.
He asked, Your Honor, he sent me a letter saying that I'm this. I didn't even pay.
Was it on Feldman Stationery?
Sorry?
Was it on Feldman Stationery, the letter he sent you?
Yes.
So he held himself out as working for Feldman the whole time. Is that true or false?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have to pay extra money to have the work done appropriately?
$1,300, there was the estimate of pulling the frame, paint the decklet, paint the rear quarter, paint.
From another company?
$1,300.
From another company?
No, with him.
He told, well, you sued for $1,250.
No, 17.
Oh, $1,750. I thought that was a two. Okay, so he gave you a quote for $1,300. What happened? Right.
Okay. 3 days later, a couple of days later, I said, Joseph, I need 1, 2, 3 done. How much would that be? Paint the 2 mirrors and a couple of.
Additional work.
Additional $300. Came out to $1,600. Okay, I gave him $800 down payment, cash, and I owed him the rest when I picked up the car.
Okay,
And I gave him extra $150 out of my own goodness. And I made a mistake. I'm sorry I did that because I didn't realize that he didn't do nothing. He said, okay, when he
slow down. So actually you paid him $950.
$1,300, $1,600.
Well, you gave him $800 initially. And then are you saying when you picked up the car, you gave him 800 plus another 150?
No, I gave him the 800 and then he wanted 300 extra. So
I
I
know.
told him 500, I gave him 500 and plus, okay, 800, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5,
right.
and plus,
Maybe I'm going too fast. Initially, you contracted with him to do the initial work for $1,300.
1,300.
He then told you that you told him he wanted to do a couple other things and he wanted 300 more for that, right?
Yes, sir.
So you were now in a contract for 1,600, right?
Yes, sir.
You gave him 800 at that point, right?
Yes,
So he owed you 800 at that point, right?
yes.
I mean, he had more work to do. You still owed him 800, but he hadn't completed the work.
He did complete the work when I picked up the car.
How much did you give him when you picked up the car?
800,
So you gave him 1,600.
1,600
And then you said you gave him another 150 what?
out of my own goodness.
So you gave him 1,750 on something he was gonna do for 1,600, right?
Yes.
Now, how does the car look now?
He calls me up after he painted the car, Your Honor. That's one thing that gets me. I got the right paint for my car. It's a silver blue, Dodge Viper. It's a 2013 color. When he painted my car, Your Honor, he sent me a picture. Oh, your paint did not match. I gotta put some compound on it. Don't worry, I'll make it matte. You know what was the compound? Was the clear. He never cleared it for it to shine. Now he wants to take me for a ride. He thinks I'm stupid. But I'm not stupid. I took my paint that I bought from a friend of mine for $80 instead of paying PPG $575 a quart.
Okay,
That's how
so
much my
let's
paint costs.
back up a little bit. So he thinks he needs to make some changes to the paint, right?
Yeah.
And this is what day about? What day is this?
After he painted the car,
I know, but okay, go ahead.
okay, 1, 2, 3, like 3 days after I dropped the car.
So on March 31,
Yes,
you dropped it off March 28.
yes,
You picked it up April 5th.
yes.
What's the next thing that happened after you picked up the vehicle April 5th? Did you drive it home?
I drove it home.
You looked at it.
After I washed it, water was going inside. He never sealed the light. I told him I'd take care of it. It wasn't square. One end, one side, the driver's side was closer, and the driver's side was far from the tail light to match against the trunk lid. It wasn't square. It was not put on the frame. He lied to me. He lied to me.
Okay,
He said,
So now what happened next?
what happened next? I took the car and drove it home. I kept on calling him that my paint is the right paint. He said, oh, you calling me a liar? He hung up the phone. He won't talk to me again. I kept on calling, I won't talk to him. I called the manager. I called the body shop manager. That wasn't the body shop.
What were they telling you? What were they telling you? Who was
What were they telling
Feldman?
me? He's not here. He was somewhere else. He's no longer here. He's not
Are
here.
you still at Feldman?
And he was still there.
Yes.
And the manager's telling you he wasn't there?
He wasn't there.
That he'd left the company or he'd left for the day?
He's not there. He went to Florida. The guy at the glass shop, when I went and talked to the manager to ask him where he's at, when I went to the glass shop, he said, "Man, what you do? You should have never went over there. You made everybody mad at you. Now you gotta buy him some flowers. You gotta buy him some roses."
By who flowers and roses?
Because I made a mistake by me going over there and make a scene to the manager why he did
Oh,
not.
so they wanted you to go buy roses and
Yeah.
flowers for them. Hang on,
I felt like.
hang on. For the manager?
Yeah,
Jeez.
I felt like.
Every time somebody gets mad at me, they gotta bring me roses?
Exactly.
I'd have, this place would be filled
And then
with,
he told me I'm gonna break your legs. When I went to the shop to even talk to him outside, then the body manager was there and he's telling the
Alright,
body manager.
let's cut.
Call the cops.
Let's
Call the
cut,
cops.
let's cut to the chase. Right now, as you look at the car, does it look like the same as it looked when it was returned to you by Mr. Parker and Feldman? Or did you get it changed? Did you bring it to somebody else?
I didn't take him to nobody else. I was trying to get a hold of him. Why didn't he come?
Okay, so it looks the same as the day you drove it out of there, right?
Of course, after he painted it, after he bonded it, it's gonna look A-okay.
Wait a minute, did he do more work after you called and said, put this other paint on? I want to get to your damages, sir. You paid $1,750 for something that you thought you were going to pay $1,600 for, but gave him an extra $150.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out right now what the difference is in the vehicle now versus what it would have looked like if the work that Mr. Parker performed was done in a workmanlike manner. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
I understand.
So how does it look different now than you expected it to look when you picked it up on April the 5th or thereabouts?
I didn't expect for the driver's side to be close to the tail light because it wasn't pulled.
Do you have pictures?
Yes.
Let me see them. Mr. Parker, what do you have to say?
All this is false, Your Honor.
All of it's false.
I said I did the repairs on his vehicle. I have photos.
You held yourself out working for Feldman, so Feldman's on the hook right now. You had apparent authority to act on their behalf. Let's start with that. That you're on their property, you're their employee, and any customer coming in has a reasonable expectation to believe that you're acting for and on behalf of Feldman. It doesn't sound like you're a choir boy right now to me, Mr. Parker.
I explained to him when he came in that I was doing this as a side thing. I understand now that I shouldn't have done that at the facility. He understood that this was a side deal between the
Did you
two.
pay for the paint on your side?
Yes, sir. I paid cash for the paint through Painter Supply. I asked them to provide receipts and they don't provide receipts back that far.
Let me see his pictures.
I have photos here when the vehicle was dropped off during the repair process and when he picked it up.
Okay.
I had the photos too, but
Now, I want to tell you,
Also, Your
what am I supposed to be seeing here, Mr.?
the tail light, the corner of the tail light on one side is very close to the rear well fender, which he never pulled. That's why it's so close. If you look at the passenger side, it's like a 1/4 inch. There's a 1/4 inch gap from the get-go. That's how the car started. That I have another pictures where.
How much do you think it would cost you to get all this corrected? If you took it to another shop, how much did you think that it would cost you to get this corrected? Do you have any estimate?
I took it to
Hang
another
on,
shop. Yes, I took it to another shop. Yours,
let me see their invoice.
okay,
Hang on, let me see their estimate. I want to see their estimate.
I don't have an estimate.
Why?
It was verbal. He told me how much it's gonna be, $2,000.
$2,000?
$2,000 put on the frame, she's straightened it out because I took my car there before. He fixed my door, somebody.
Didn't I
damaged
tell
my
you,
door.
you gotta be able to prove your case. Now, you come in here, if I had a written estimate at a minimum that said to repair and replace all things set forth in the estimate by Feldman, it would cost, we would have to bill him $1,972. I got nothing. How do I know if it's 2,000 or $2?
If
Call him up, see if he can zoom in. I'm serious. How can I just give you $2,000? This picture, I'm sorry, I don't know what it's supposed to tell me.
well, I got more pictures, but that's the way the car looked when I picked it up.
I don't know what the problem is. I mean, I'm looking at it. It looks like the rear here still has a spot on it. But even,
Your Honor, the taillight that he's referring to, when he brought me the vehicle, he said that taillight was a different model for that Regal and that he wanted to keep that light that was cracked. And that he
that
knew
was fun.
that it needed to be silicone.
My light was not correct.
He said that it knew that it needed to be silicone around where the bulb would go in, and he would take care of that because you can't use silicone in a paint shop that causes fissions. That's what we talked about on that. That was talked about the day he dropped the vehicle off. I have a picture here with the light cracked. You can see all the damages on the car the day he dropped it.
Let me see. I want to see what the damage was the day he dropped it off and how the car looked when you released it back to him.
These are all pictures in the day that we dropped it off. You don't want the repair process, Your Honor, or you just want the pickup?
I'm sorry?
You don't want the pictures of the repair process, just the pickup?
I mean, right now, it's all I want.
This is the delivery pictures, what it looked like the day he picked it up. We went over the vehicle. When he picked it up, he was extremely happy with it. I even purchased pinstripes out of my pocket and repinstriped his vehicle for him. And that's when he proceeded to say he was going to give me $150 tip to take my wife out to dinner.
So you damage to the rear and you repaired that,
I
right?
also repaired some rust on the opposite side that I didn't charge him for.
Yeah, you get yourself in trouble when what are these? This still looks like the rear is damaged.
That's all with the day it was dropped off, if there's any damage on it. I'm sorry, which picture are you looking at?
It says Woodhaven, April 1, or no, it doesn't have a date on it. What did he do wrong?
The only reason why I came back, Your Honor, is when I went back there to talk to him and the body shop manager standing right next to me.
Whose phone is that?
If you come back.
That's child said phone.
Whose phone is that? You gotta silence your phone.
Put your phone out.
Your Honor, when he called me and
Hang on one second. I want to see what he's saying here first. You still work at Feldman, right?
yes, hopefully. I've learned a very valuable lesson, Your Honor.
This wasn't a valuable lesson. You didn't have to learn this. You should have known better when you were 15.
Understood.
Go ahead and tell me what the difference is now. I can't quite tell. What is the difference?
The difference.
Why does he have to give you all his money back?
What made me upset after I gave him my money, after I gave him all the trust, he didn't do what he said. And then when I went there to understand why did he crack the tail light, he overtimed it. And then he tells me, if you come back to the shop again, I'm gonna break both of your legs.
Did you threaten him?
No, Your Honor.
Yeah, he did.
Hang on.
Your Honor.
Wait, whoa.
And
Wait,
Sir.
wait.
Sir.
Just wait. Did you break the tail light?
No, sir. The light was cracked when you dropped it off, and
No, it
he
wasn't.
said that that's a special light that he wanted, and he couldn't get another one, so he was okay with that, and that he would silicone it so that it didn't leak when he got it. And I did explain to him that I couldn't silicone it because you cannot use silicone at a paint shop.
you gonna do it outside.
Did he tell you he was doing this on his own on the side? I'm asking you if did you think you were working with Feldman or
I
working?
thought I was working with Feldman, because he was in Feldman, he was the main body shop, him and his wife. And I felt good being there. It was a teamwork,
I know.
but nice guys finish last.
Well, you can't come in here and tell me things. You're telling me he said he was gonna break your legs?
I told the officer when the police came, I told him, can I have a police report that saying, him saying that to me? He said, I'll go talk to him, see what he says.
The day he's referring to when he showed up for the shop, I had asked for the police to be called because he wouldn't leave. Kept wanting-
You know, he didn't say leave. He did not say leave.
Why did you not want to leave when you picked up the car?
No, when I picked up the car, I left and left. No, there wasn't in.
Okay, when you went back the next time,
The next time, that was 4 months later. Because he won't answer my phone.
so you didn't go back in until August?
4 months later, yes.
And what did you want to go in and show him?
About the tail light and about the car was not put on the frame machine to pull it. He never pulled the rear quarter panel for the light to match.
Can you take a look at his photos and tell me if what they depict? I'm having a hard time seeing where the damage is. Maybe you can point it out. I can't get over you though, Mr. Parker. I'm telling you,
Where? Okay.
I hope that this is the biggest mistake you've made in your life because you just don't do this. Everybody wants more money, I get it. But it's pretty dishonest. If you're doing work on Feldman time and you hadn't punched out,
It's hard for you to see, Your Honor, because
well, then go get the car. Where's your car?
the car's in the garage, I don't have insurance on it. I put it away for the winter. I can't drive it. But I drive a different vehicle than the winter. And I own a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I don't have a problem. That's fine. But you're not really giving me a lot to go on. I gotta have witnesses or evidence, documentary evidence that's going to show me.
There was a manager before, when I left, when I went there, the other manager, the body shop manager was not there. He was gone. They replaced him, I think, with this person right here, but the original manager was not there. I'm not trying to make money at all, I'm just trying to, I paid him to get my car right, because I don't have to put up with flaws, and it was flaws in it that I see. This car, my brother passed away in '96, and I've been owning it since then.
That's nice.
4 years in the garage. A long story made short, he was hung in his garage.
Where do you live at?
I live in Dearborn. I've been in Dearborn for 50 years.
Well, I'd come and look at it, but I'm not driving a deer.
Well, I'll take you for a ride, but that's no problem.
No. I'd like to come and look
I
at
got
it.
a moon roof, I got a brand new moon roof. The car looks nice. I'm happy with it. I would never let it go until the day I die. When I die, my son could have it. And I named my son after my dead brother. I'm not a bad guy,
I didn't say you.
but he wants to break my legs. Break my legs? No,
I don't know. There's
no, that's a no.
I don't know why.
Why would Haven Police didn't give me a report?
Yeah, because they were. Don't blame the police here. It's his word.
I'm not blaming someone. I'm just wondering, the police, I had a knife.
Just slow down. I still can't get over this.
It hasn't been a good morning for you anyway.
No, it's okay. Look, I'm fine now. I just,
You're a good judge. You're a fair judge. Everybody's saying that outside.
I know, but that's not the point. I don't want accolades here. I'm just so having such a hard time understanding what is going on out here. Amy. I really am.
Somebody back there.
Hang on.
Okay, sorry.
Just having a hard time. I mean, we've reached epidemic. Maybe everybody lied like this the whole time in our society for the last 250 years. But I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it. I've just seen, there's so many people think they can come in here and lie under oath, tell you whatever they think you want to hear. And it's just, it's disturbing. And I can't get over you doing this, Mr. Parker. I really can't. You ought to be so ashamed of yourself. I wish I could see the car. How many times he called you in that 4 months? And why didn't you bother to return his call?
Told me one time, and he threatened me. He told me that I was a liar. I didn't do it right, to remember that his brother was hung on the hood of the vehicle, that he hopes karma gets my kids, and then he will run circles around me. So I blocked him, Your Honor, for months until he showed up at my shop, and that's why I told him to
You
leave.
didn't do that, did you? Sir,
I've got some of the text.
Sir. You're under oath. Did you call and say that to him? Did you call and say that to him?
I
Yes?
guess I'm called, I called, okay,
Did you call and say that to him? Yes or no? Yes or no? Did you call and say that to him?
okay, I did say that.
Did you call and say that to him? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then you know better.
He won't answer my call. He won't call me back.
Well, I wouldn't call you back either if you threatened me and or
No.
my family. I mean, come on.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, you misunderstood him. I said, the money that I gave you, I hope karma
All
will
right.
get you to
Okay,
spend that
okay.
money on your son. I did not threaten you.
I just don't have any evidence here, sir, that he did do good work. You don't have anything for me to tell me that. I mean, I got a picture that I can't even tell what you're showing.
It's hard to see it.
Hang on. Well, I know. So you got to prove your case, and I feel bad. I don't want to blow this one. Mr. Parker, I don't know what else I can say to you, to be honest with you. I don't know what, and Feldman ought to be ashamed of itself, frankly.
Right.
Feldman ought to be ashamed.
Not part of the story, but the corporate team, so according to me, doesn't mean no that was involved in this.
I got it. I didn't say that it was you.
Right, I understand. I'm just making sure you understand.
You're giving him back his 150. This is against Mr. Parker only. You're giving him back his $150 that he gave you for goodwill plus the court costs. That's the best I can do, Mr. Kazima. I'm sorry. I feel for you, but I don't have enough here to prove by a preponderance of the evidence that he screwed up your car. I just don't. I mean, honestly, if it was out there, I'd go look at it. If you had it within 4 miles of here, I'd go look at it. But I can't do that now. I'm sorry, sir. You owe 150 plus $62, total 212. That's the total. I'm preparing a judgment. Can you pay that today?
Okay, next Friday, Your Honor?
Oh, you're gonna send it to him?
I'll pay it today.
All right, you're gonna get paid today. This is versus defendant. And is it Josh or Joseph?
Joseph.
So I'm not entering a judgment against Feldman versus defendant Parker, no cause versus Feldman. Do better, will you?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You got kids?
Yes, sir.
How many?
Got 4 kids.
Wife?
6 grandbabies.
Wife?
Yes, sir.
You're 43? Come on. Let's do our best to set an example. If you're doing that kind of thing, you're not conveying much better at home. I'm sorry. You gotta use your head. Good luck to everybody. I wish you well. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. What if I don't get this money from you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Are they ready on the exam?
No, right now, no, we're not ready.
Your Honor, can I ask one thing?
Yeah.
Moving forward, can it be stated that, neither one of us can badmouth one another? Because he's running his mouth.
You're not gonna do that. Let this go, Mr. Azima. Will you please? Mr. Azima, come on back up. Come on. Come on. Right there. Just right there. Wait. I don't have any authority to do anything. I just think at this point in our lives, how old are you, sir? You're about my age, probably.
63.
I'm 67, okay? No, well, we don't have a long time left here, right?
I have another 50 years.
Well, I hope I got half of that or a quarter of that sometimes, I think. But seriously, just let this go, will you please?
I have to do it again. I have to pay for it again to get it away. And I'm sorry I took it over there. I made a mistake. He's saying I'm bad mouthing him.
Yeah, you guys, come on, just let's stop. Do what you gotta do. I can't do anything more.
I'm sorry, sir.
I hope everybody will get along here. Yes, I'd like to see Corey, and then they can find out if they're,
Yeah.
good luck, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you. I need all the blessings I can get.
Yes.